Hey guys, Chuck with ChuckGuide.com, and I've got a question for you. Are you getting the kind of results you want with your lead capture pages? Are people going to your lead capture page and opting in? If they're not, stick with me for the next few minutes because I've got something I want to share with you that I think might make a huge difference in the results you're getting. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the little red button down there in the corner and also click that little bell and it'll give you an alert each time I post a brand new video. Okay, so let's dive in. Now, before I get started, I want to give credit to Mike Filsame and Andy Jenkins. I actually took their training on creating headlines and subheads, call to actions. They are the creators of the Webinar Jam software. If you are looking to do webinars online, then you definitely want to give their software a look. There's actually a link to it in my resource page. But they created the headline training, which I'm going to be going over with you today. So what's the purpose of a headline? It's to get your prospect to consume your content and ultimately click the buy button. And you could have the greatest content in the world. Maybe you've got the greatest software, you've got the greatest training, whatever it is, the greatest health foods, whatever it might be that you're marketing. But if your headline sucks, nobody is going to look at your information or look at your products or services, and you're not going to make any money online. You absolutely have to have call to actions to get people's attention. As a matter of fact, Mike and Andy identified the headline, the subhead, and the call to action as being 70% of the value of any given page that you're using to market your content with. So that's quite a bit. And when you think like with Twitter, for example, you only have 280 characters. With Facebook, you've only got 3 lines. With a blog or a video, you've got about 8 to 15 seconds to capture the attention of your prospect. You absolutely want to get it right. Back in 2008, I was told that I needed to create a blog if I wanted to market online. It was going to become my central hub, my focal point for my business. And so I did. And I didn't know nothing about blogging. It was a real struggle, it was quite a learning curve, but I was able to master it, and I was actually able to start creating content that eventually got ranked quite highly in the search engines. And the one thing that I struggled with the most, though, was it was one thing to create content because I was sharing information that I was quite comfortable with, but then I had to create titles for my blog posts that weren't just friendly for human beings, but also something that was search engine friendly. Search engines are looking for phrases that people are typing into Google or Yahoo or Bing or wherever you're at. But human beings are looking for something that's going to capture their interest. So sometimes there can be a bit of a trade-off. And so I struggle with that. And I believe that if you have been struggling with that, then once you go through this training that I'm going to be sharing with you, it should make it a whole lot easier. Okay, I'm going to give you an acronym. It's CAPA, C-A-F-A, and that stands for curiosity, attention, fascination, and then action or call to action. So the first part, what we want to do is we want to capture the curiosity of our prospect. And that's, of course, what that headline is supposed to do. And so one place where you'll see this happen is you're going through the checkout at a local grocery store. You'll see a newsstand, usually they're right beside the till, and there's a bunch of tabloids with absolutely crazy titles, which, by the way, is a great place to get ideas for creating titles, or headlines. In any case, you'll see the one headline and it says something like, "Woman abducted from downtown Los Angeles by aliens from outer space. She was returned 8 hours later, dropped off at the gates of Anaheim, of Disneyland in Anaheim, and appears to be 9 months pregnant. Medical authorities expect her to give birth to an alien baby sometime later today." You're going to go, "What? That's crazy." And so you pick up the newspaper and you start reading the article. And then maybe you don't have enough time to read the whole thing. So guess what? You throw it on the with your groceries and go, here's a couple bucks. I'm going to buy this too. So that is the power of a headline, getting somebody to be curious, getting their attention, their fascination, which is where they're wanting to read the whole thing, and then getting them to take that call to action. Okay, so it's almost like cheating in a way, because all you got to do is just simply change what's in the brackets here. And I've got the same thing on my website, so you can just go over to it and check it out. But something which is incredibly good without being incredibly bad. I mean, who wouldn't want something incredibly good without a downside? And so here we have, and I've got an example, how I was able to eat all the steak and chicken that I wanted, and I cooked it exactly the way that I normally do, and I was able to lose 15 pounds in my first 25 days. It's really important to put exact amounts in here. Now, one thing I want to caution you in: this is not about hype, not about you want to be honest, you want to be truthful with this, but this is how you would, if you want to capture people's attention, take the facts and present them in a way that gives them their best light. Okay, variation number 2, something which is incredibly good without being incredibly bad. Are you struggling with this anxiety or pain? So you're going to change out the struggling with this anxiety or pain, and I've wrote, are you risking getting your Facebook ads account being shut down with the ads you're running? Are you sure? Now that's going to make you stop and think. And it wasn't so very long ago that I actually had my, it was about it's a while ago now, about 6 years ago, without any pre-warning or anything. I just went to I logged on to post an ad, and found out that my Facebook ads account was shut down. And when I tried to contact them, they said, no, the matter's closed. So you definitely want to know the rules and regulations around Facebook. Okay, so here's variation number 3, how I was able to get this incredibly good outcome by overcoming this incredibly bad disadvantage. And I can speak from personal experience. This is a major challenge. How I'm now able to rank my videos on page 1 of Google in minutes for keywords that have absolute massive competition. And imagine that you're trying to rank a keyword, and somebody says, hey, you know what, if you can do it in minutes, wouldn't you want to do that? I'm guessing you probably would. Want to learn more about copywriting? I'll put a link to some amazing training that you can get that can really be a game changer for your business. Really teach you how to do copywriting and start crushing it online. Now, if you are using landing pages and you're satisfied with just signing up one person at a time using them, great. If you want to use webinars to promote your business and sign up dozens of people at a time, then I would encourage you to take a look at Webinar Jam. It's probably one of the best webinar platforms out there, and it does come with this headline training in it. So I wish you all the best with your marketing efforts. Again, if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you click the little red subscribe button down there in the bottom right corner, and also the little bell, and it'll give you an alert each time I post a brand new video. So you take care, make it a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.